Hey everybody, alright, so today we are going over significant digits, significant figures. So I'm just going to work through probably just two examples of maybe more difficult concept, maybe, I don't know. I'm going to work through two examples, keep this video real short. Hopefully it will help you and you'll get a better grasp of sig figs. So real quick, let's just do one. So let's say we do, hopefully you can see this, 2.35 plus 17 in parentheses multiplied by 200.12, all of this divided by 2. So let's first go through this. I happen to have done this earlier, so I'm just going to go ahead and give you the answer, and then we will talk about what the sig figs of that answer should be. So say you type all this in your calculator like I did. Your calculator is going to spit out this number, 1936, or 1936.161, right? Well, that's not right. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 significant digits on that? No. There's 7 digits. They're not significant, right? We have to figure out how many there should be. So let's just analyze this. Let's not actually do these separate calculations in here. Let's actually just analyze this. When you do addition, what is the rule? Well, the rule is you look for the least number of significant places past the decimal place, right? So in this case, for this 2.35, we've got 2 sig figs past here going out to the hundreds place, the 0.35. Over here, the 17, there is nothing going past the 17. There's no decimal places, no significant digits past that. So really there's 0 places past the decimal place here, and there are 2 here, so the 0 wins out. So when you do this calculation, just know, now you want to keep all of your digits. If you like to do this, in pieces, whenever you do a multiplication and addition, if you do it in pieces, that's fine, but you need to make sure that you keep all of the numbers, the digits, until the very end. You don't want to round until the very, very end of your calculation. But you need to be thinking systematically how many significant digits will you have after each arithmetic step, right? So make a mental note that no matter, that this is going to be a 2-digit number at the end of the, 2-digit. Let's just do this one for the sake of doing it. This ends up being 19.35, and you just add these two numbers together. 19.35. Well, there's 4 digits there. There's 2 places past the decimal. That's not right. So make a mental note. I'm going to mental note, so MN, mental note, that this really stands for just 19, because this 35 doesn't round anything, so it's just really 19. Keep these in your calculator. You want to keep all your units, but just know that there's only 2 digits there. Therefore, this whole piece is going to be 2 significant digits total. This 1 and the 9 is 2 sig figs, right? I don't even know if you can see that. I'll move it right there. Maybe you can now. So now we're doing a multiplication. So we've got a 2 sig fig number right here multiplied by a 5 significant digit number. So therefore, your answer for the top, the numerator, is going to be 2 sig figs. Mental note, numerator, num is going to be 2 sig figs total. 2 sig fig number divided by a 1 sig fig number, which is this 2 down here, that is going to give you a 1 significant digit answer. So even though my calculator spit out all of these, really what it is with sig figs is 2,000. Because this 9 rounds that 1 up to a 2. It's closer to 2,000 than it is to 1,000, just know that. So it's going to be 2,000, but we're not done yet. You will get dinged, probably, maybe, potentially like a small portion of a point for not putting this in proper scientific notation, because these zeros are a little ambiguous. So what this really means is 2 times 10 to the 3. 2 times 10 to the third. Right? That is 2,000. So that is in significant digits. Or that is in scientific notation for the proper number of sig figs. So we are at 5 minutes right now, so I'm going to go ahead and do one more real quick one. It's just a real easy, it's all addition, and it could be one that kind of gets people tripped up a bit. So my head is in the shadow, that sucks. Okay, let's sit back here a little bit. So we've got 2.0001 plus 2.001 plus 2.01 plus 2.1 plus 2. If you do all that mental math in your head, it's actually easier than you might originally think, so I hope you don't grab your calculator for this one. If you do, it's okay, but it actually just ends up being 10.1111. And that's easy to see because we've got a 0.1 here in the tens place, we've got a 0.1 here in the hundreds place, a 0.01 in the hundreds place, a 0.001 in the thousands place, and a 0.0001 in the 10,000s place. So all of these ones are accounted for. And then you just sum up the 2's. Well, 5 times 2 is 10, right? So you get this 10 and all of those ones. That's just you should hopefully know that. Just wanted to say that, throw that out there. So anyways, it's pretty straightforward. Sig figs though, what the heck's going on? You can't just count these ones up normally like you can when they're all multiplied. If you're multiplied together, you just say, okay, well, there's one sig fig here, so my final answer should be one sig fig. Well, it's not necessarily the case. This is not as intuitive. You got to look and say, okay, well, how many digits, significant places, are past the decimal? Well, for this right here, we've got 0 past the decimal on this 2, so that one's going to win out. Right here, we've got 1. Right here, we've got 2 past the decimal. Right here, we've got 3 past the decimal, and these are significant places because these are sandwich zeros, right? And then right here is 4 past the decimal. Okay, well, the 0 wins out. So what this answer really comes to is you end up getting just an answer of 10, right? There's 0 places past the decimal, it wins. And there is 2 significant digits in this answer because the sum of all these goes into a double-digit number. So there are 2 sig figs. But so that we're not ambiguous, let's write this in scientific notation. This equals 1.0 times 10 to the first power. This is your answer. This is this answer up here. Box those in. These will get you the points on the exam. So I really hope this worked out. I hope this helped you guys. It's a 7-minute long video. I know you guys said in recitation the other day to keep them. Some of you wanted like 5-minute videos. That'll be very tough for me to get a 5-minute video of some of these examples that I'll eventually work through, but I will do my best to keep them short and sweet. So if this helped you guys, leave a like rating, subscribe to the channel so you know when the new content comes out so you guys can keep up to date with the science videos, and leave comments with requests as to what you might want me to cover in a future video, and I will do my best to cover any requests that you guys post. So, alright, I will see you guys soon. Goodbye.